What's up, y'all? It's Eastside Jody. I'm here with my boy, my barber, Correyante, better known as Ceno. We finna get a little interview going for y'all, so stay tuned, check it out, and show y'all support. We're gonna start it off, just give them a little backstory, let them know who you is, how you came up, how you got into being a barber, things like that.
Yeah, Correyante boy. I really ain't a couple years ago I really ain't cared too much about cutting. I was just cutting my own head. Then I got home from school. I came back from college. My homie started asking me to cut them up, and then I just kept cutting them every week. And next thing you know, I got in the shop about 2 years later. Took out from there.
So when we was younger, we basically grew up together. I don't know if a lot of people knew that. When you was younger, did you ever imagine becoming a barber? Like, was it something you wanted to look into, even as a kid?
When I was younger, I really let my older brother handle that. He was cutting hair. Only thing I knew was football. So, like I said, I wasn't even thinking about cutting the hair.
So give us a little more detail on like how it was coming up. Like, I know you from Ann Street, Harmon Street. So give them a little backstory on that. Like, how was life for you at them times?
Back then, life is good. We kids, kick it, go get all the homies, go play football, everything, or go hoop at the park. We 15, 16 deep, That's when you ain't really have to think about nothing. You just enjoyed your life at that time. So yeah, life was pretty good back then.
Who you would say was some of your role models back then?
Role models back then. I looked up to a lot of my older cousins. I ain't gonna lie, they was doing their thing with the football side, especially my cousin Quentin Q Ball. He was so talented. He played like 3, 4 different sports. So yeah, he was one of the big role models for me growing up.
So from the times I can remember, like on Ann Street when I met y'all, you know, I was around Corey and Sheldon. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So how would you say they influence was on you, and what some things you learned from them, or even he Corey started cutting the hair first, when we was younger. So did you ever think like maybe that's something you want to do because he did it, or how was that turning out for you?
That's crazy because a lot of people think he the reason why I started cutting hair, but it's really I used to ask him a lot to cut my hair. Then he'll tell me he'll cut me up, and then about like 2 weeks later I'll finally get a cut because he always leave and go to a dice game. So that's really what made me start cutting my own hair. Then a couple years later I started cutting my homie hair, but growing up with them, they always made sure I was doing the right thing and stuff. They always supported me in my little football journey. So at the time, cutting hair was out the picture. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just so I ain't have to pay the money. But I ended up getting into it, and it's something that I wouldn't stop doing now.
So I can also remember your little football games and how things was for you then. What got you into the sport heavy? Like, what made you feel like you want to take it as serious as you did?
I don't know. It's probably more so the talent I had and everybody around me supporting me, telling me I could do it. So that's what made me, once you hear that, make you go a little harder to show them. And you got your little haters too that talk stuff, and it come back to you. It all come back to you. So that just make you go a little bit harder.
So do you feel like the support was strong? Like, was it anybody giving you game, trying to guide you and tell you like this direction you could take to get into college and try to get to the league?
Oh yeah, my big brother, my boy M. Dot, he was with me every step of the way. Took me to all my college camps and everything, all my All-American Bowls. He was a big part of the reason why. And not only that, we did the recruiting. Like the coaches, they didn't help. Like they did a little bit, but they didn't really do too much. It was all me and M. Dot every night, following 30+ coaches every night. That's the reason why I got 15+ scholarship offers. He's a big part of that. So I always salute my big brother M. Dot.
Right. So do you feel like the Danville coaches do enough? Do you feel like they even try to push the kids to make it out, or they just doing it because it's a job? Or
I feel like right now, I feel like they do it because it's a job. You got some coaches that see an athlete they really like, and they'll help push them out. But it's way more than that one athlete. So they really not doing everything they supposed to do to help every kid get to where they want to be in life.
So do you feel like that's the reason we only got a few players who made it to the league? Like we know Bubba March, we know Trent Sherfield. Do you feel like it was a potential for other athletes that was here that could have made it, but they just didn't have that push from the city?
I mean, I can't really put too much on the coaches because then again, it's the area we in. Like, I know a couple people that's 4 stars, 5 stars that people down here was way better than, but they in a better area than us, so they got a better opportunity. So it's really where you at too. So they got a lot to do with it.
So what you think we could do differently though, like for the environment or the community we in to get more athletes out there? And
I think really just help push each other out, stop hating on each other, you know, really help spread them so they can get the support they need nationally so everybody can see them, just not the people in Danville and Champaign, because Danville and Champaign can only get you so far.
So is you done with football? Like you feel like your career over with, or you plan to get back to it?
It's so, you know, I spent too much time with my daughter and the cutting hair and stuff, so I can't take that money away. It'll take too much time. Right. So yeah, when it's time, it's time. And I realize it's time for me to hang it on up. So yeah, I don't know though. A couple years, I wouldn't mind going to try out for some leagues. It's a lot of leagues. I pay money, so I wouldn't mind going to do that. But right now, I'm locked in on cutting hair.
So what year would you say, or what time frame would you say, like you realize that like maybe it's over for the football, maybe I'm ready to transition into becoming a better man and doing more for my daughter?
I'd probably say like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago when I was in college, and I'd come back home from school to see my daughter and stuff, and I didn't realize I was missing too much time and stuff. So that really made me want to just stay home, because, you know, being away from them too long, you can only see them every other weekend or a couple months. That really take a toll on you if you take care of your kids. So that's what really made me say it's really wraps.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, you know, I know you be on Facebook seeing like basically Dennis Hightower with the top 5. Like who you feel like was the top 5 football players that came out of Danville?
Out of Danville, top 5, you gotta go off strength. You gotta go Trent Sherfield and Justin Martin, just because they made it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put them up there, and you gotta have my cousin Quinn. I ain't never seen a quarterback throw for 20 and run for 20, so you gotta put Q-Ball up there somewhere. A lot of people hate on him, but he really one of the toughest. Dennis Hightower, he up there too. I ain't gonna lie, he's tough. But a lot of people forgot about my boy Mario. Yeah, Mario was a dog, man. So I gotta go with Mario, and probably you can't forget about Lil Devo and Jay Reed. They was tough. They was tough. I ain't seen nothing like that. They was shifty and everything. They had the whole pack, so you can't forget about that.
I'm gonna add Eddie Moe in there somewhere.
Oh yeah,
I don't know where. I'm gonna throw Eddie Moe in there somewhere though.
Oh yeah. So yeah, them are some dogs, man. So you can't talk about top 5 and not talk about them guys.
Yeah, for sure. Who you feel like? Give me 5 people with potential that you feel like could have possibly made it somewhere, at least to college.
To college,
they was dogs probably in youth football, and could have made it to at least the college and at least try to get there. But
yeah, I gotta go with my boy Duda. Duda was so big. Y'all know Duda in Little League. Y'all know he was one of them dudes. My boy Josiah, he made it to college, but Josiah was so big, man. Josiah, you already know. I tell you, you should be in the league right now, just off his size frame. So you got to go with Joe 9. Can't forget about my boy Isaiah Lopez. Me and him was in Little League. We were scoring 5 touchdowns a game, so you can't say he ain't in the picture. Who else you got? Lil Devil, he's still doing his thing, so I ain't gonna say too much about Lil Devil. He's still in there. What are 3 of them?
I think that's like 4.
4.
Yeah.
Who else is tough in Little League? Little League, who else is tough? It's hard to think of another one. There's a lot of people doing their thing, but as far as like going super crazy, who had it in Little League?
We come back to it.
Yeah, we come back to it. I'll think about it, but you know, it was some dogs, but I'm trying to think of somebody who stood out.
So with the football, you played for the Saints, right?
Yeah, my 8th grade year I played for the Saints.
So did they get what was it different? Like, did you ever play for the Bears?
Yeah, I played for the so I started off when I was 4 years old. I started a year early,
Mhm.
and I played for the Bears. So I played with a lot of older guys who was about 2 years older than me, a year and a half older than me. I wasn't supposed to be playing with. So and then my 8th grade year when I played for the Saints, we had a little all-star team for the Bears, and we'd go out of town to play teams. I think they were called L State Bears. So yeah, it was pretty, it was decent. I fucked with it, and it was something different. That's why I like going to the Saints. I was tired of playing the same people, so I had to go somewhere else, play with some white guys, and we played different competition. It was nice though.
Would you say it was a difference, like in the coaching, the atmosphere,
Oh
probably
yeah,
the push?
oh yeah, it was definitely different. They coach different, run a whole different type of style of football. So yeah, I definitely say it's different.
So what you think? What you think now is the reason why a lot of kids not playing sports? Like, why you feel like I just talked to my homie yesterday, and he say his son team they ain't got enough people on their roster to fill spots. You feel me?
Yeah.
Why you think that is?
I don't know. I think a lot of them. I think a lot of it got to do with music, but a lot of them got too caught up in the streets. So they want to play that role and act like they gangsters. So that really got a lot to do with it. If you ask me, that play a big role.
Do you feel like it's anything we could do to get them back into football, basketball, soccer, anything? Like, do you feel like it's anything we could do as a culture, as a community, to get these kids back into these sports?
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think it starts with the parents. A lot of parents that got lazy. They don't really care too much about taking them to the games, or even like being there supporting while they playing. So that make a kid like not want to play if their parents not in the stands. You know what I'm saying? So it starts with the parents, and then the older cousins. If they look up to your cousin, you know what I'm saying? So if they got a lot of older cousins playing and stuff, then they'll want to be like them. So I think that'll help out a lot too.
Yeah. I got a little take on that. I feel like a way we can do it, we should form one team again,
Yeah.
Like, was you around for the Cowboys? Like, do you remember the Cowboys?
I think they last year was like the year before I started. But.
See, when the Cowboys was around, we had one big team, and we used to travel and play Nap, Champagne, places like that. You feel me? And I feel like that had the unity in the city also, because you got people from out north, the Oaks, out east. Everybody came together as one, and we went against the other cities. You feel me? So I feel like if we did it like that, it'll be better and to help them kids grow and know each other rather than pass judgment, because one person from one side of town and this person from this side of town, now they don't like each other because they don't even know each other. You feel me?
Straight up.
So yeah, that's one solution I feel like we could have. But
yeah, I said something about that the other day. When I went to the Jamboree, and I seen how some teams barely had players on the sideline. And Danville, when you was little Danville, they had about 5-6 teams.
For sure.
So it was cool to play only in the Danville League. But now they got 2 teams. So I really feel like they might as well come together and expand who they play and play more teams so they get better opportunities. So, yeah, I think that got a lot to do with it.
All right, so give us a little backstory on your brother, on Corey. Shine some light on his life and let people know how he was and how he influenced you and, just things he came up doing.
Ceno, he's, man, I got to say one of the biggest hustlers you probably know, man. Everybody probably know. Had the biggest heart, so it wasn't like he was just getting money. He was helping everybody else get money.
For sure.
He was, if you need him, I know people who barely knew him, they asked him for money, he'll hand it out to him. You going in his notebook, though, he gonna put you down. So he know who I owed him, but he definitely, man, one of the coolest guys. Look out for everybody. He just a people person, make sure everybody's straight. So, but yeah, growing up, man, he was, cool dude. He played football too. A lot of people don't know. He hit hard.
Yeah, I remember.
He used to hit hard. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. We had a good growing up, good life. Family, friends all around. Always was outside. It was nice. I couldn't really complain about the way we grew up. I wouldn't change nothing. So, yeah, it's just, y'all know he was a good dude just off the impact of how everybody reacted when he passed away. So, yeah, nothing but good stuff I can say about my brother right now.
Yeah, Lincoln Park. You know, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Remember him and Stassi. They was two of the biggest shorties we knew. You feel me?
Swole.
But yeah, I could definitely concur to that. Like a lot of people don't know we is helping each other a lot. Like with our businesses, he is helping me with the LLC shit. I was helping him with the ideas on the jumpsuits and shit. Like we had just passed information back and forth. It wasn't never no, you know, we bumped heads a few times, but we've been doing that since kids. You feel me? So other than that, it was all love, man. You know, definitely rest in peace to him, man. We definitely got to keep his name alive. You feel me?
Straight up.
So what you feel like we can do to continue his legacy? Like, do you plan on keeping his clothing brand going? Like, what you feel like you gonna keep doing for him?
Like I said, like that's where everything you gotta take it one day at a time. But like we've been slacking a little bit on the clothing brand, but you know, me and all my brothers, we gonna always keep that going. Me, M. Vontae, JJ. So that's just the thing we got to get back into. We all been busy. You know, once you get older, you get more busy, but we're going to definitely get it back going. We've been chopping it up, though. We finna get something back in rotation for y'all for the winter time. Get stuff back flowing. So, yeah, it's coming, man. So just stay tuned for Born Billionaire, man.
I seen a little event y'all did for him. Do y'all plan on doing more of them coming up, like, on his birthday? And
oh, yeah, that's it got to be a yearly thing, man. It's just something we started first year, and it ended up being decent, and the next year was decent too. So I think that's something we're gonna do every year. So yeah, be looking forward to that every July 11th, man. We're gonna be out there.
All right, so tell us about your time working in the shop. Like, how was your experience doing that? Like, what was your transition from practicing on yourself to getting into a shop?
So like I said, when I first started, I was really just cutting myself, so I ain't have to pay the money. Then I got back, I started cutting my homie. He asked me to cut him. I ain't asked to cut him. He asked me to cut him. And man, I messed my boy up. Shout out to my boy Nas. You know, he get free cuts for life now, man. But Nas is coming every week, man. I don't know why he's coming every week, but he was smiling to me every week, and I'm cutting him. And I just got better. But it's crazy because I got better than I learned how to cut black people hair, you know. And I got real nice. And then Mexicans and white people started coming to me. So I started cutting them how I was cutting the black people. It ain't worked out for me. So then I had to learn how to cut straight hair. So that was just like then they're learning how to cut hair all over again. So it was something different. But, you know, I like the challenge. I took it on. And when I got in the shop, he showed me all the little stuff I need to learn, like scissor work. And as far as all that work to take my game to the next level. So I just been perfecting my craft ever since then. But the way I got in the shop is crazy. Because he asked me to come cut his hair. And then when I cut his hair, he was fucking with it. Then he was like, hey, man, I need some extra help in here, man. I get a lot of people. And at the time, I had just quit Sigma. So I was all in cutting hair, but I didn't know if I was good enough to be in the shop. So I wasn't really pursuing the shop at the time. But yeah, I took the risk, quit Sigma, started cutting hair full time, and it's been working out for me ever since.
So do you feel like that could have been your purpose? Like, did you ever see signs that led you to this and made it feel like damn, maybe this is my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Oh yeah, I'll just say seeing the progress from when I started to now, and just like every time every cut would get better and better. I'm like, man, I think I really it really showed me something when I started getting excited. When I started after I cut somebody hair, I get excited. Like, hey, I just snapped on this stuff. So I think that's when I really said, man, maybe I should take it serious and see where it go from there.
So do you still feel that excitement? You know, after a while, shit get boring. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that's why you switch it up. Got to get deeper in your bag. I know I'm really into it when I buy new clippers and I get excited about the new clippers. So yeah, I'll say, yeah, that excitement don't go nowhere, man. You just got to switch it up and find a reason to stay into it.
So for the youngest who don't got a niche yet and they ain't got a lane, do you feel like it's money in barbering? Like maybe that's something more kids or something to start looking into?
I tell everybody, if you can get into it, man. It's something. I mean, I enjoy it. It ain't like you working a job, so it ain't like you got to be there when you want to. You set your own schedule, set your own prices. Yeah, it's definitely something I think kids should get into.
And it's real entrepreneurship. Like, have it have it elevated your level of becoming a self-made boss? Like, do you feel like you learned a lot on your journey of entrepreneur, like just
Oh
being?
yeah, especially since the little incident that happened where I had to take over at the shop. But yeah, definitely I learned a lot. I'm still learning. You know, I only took over the shop probably like 7, 8 months ago.
Mhm.
So you know, I'm still learning. But yeah, I take every day at a time and I listen to everything everybody got to tell me. And yeah, I'm learning. But yeah, we getting there for sure.
Do you feel like it's a lot of people hating? Like, do you feel like a lot of niggas see you in the city and be like, and look at you as competition? Like,
I
they ain't
mean,
try to show no love. They just looked at you as competition. And
no, I ain't gonna say that right now. Not in the barber world, at least. You know, we all support each other. You know, Terry, I'll be talking to Terry a lot. You know, all of them, we just all support each other, share each other's stuff. You know, and yeah, they really be showing me the ropes, telling me all the little stuff I need to know. So I appreciate all of them, especially my boy Terry. So yeah, and my boy Taylor, man.
yeah, Taylor, that's who you start cutting out here. So what's next for you? Do you feel like you gonna stop with the barbering, or do you feel like you gonna have another career you want to pursue while doing it, or another, like, do you feel like making content or some other lane gonna be open for you down the line?
I mean, as far as making content, I probably need to get back to it. I've been slacking on it, but there's been a lot going on. But as far as barber, I don't see myself doing nothing else. You know, it's good money in it, so I really, you know, I'm into it now. So I don't really see myself doing too much more. But when I was going to school, I went to school to be a personal trainer. So if it's anything I'm gonna do, it's probably be that.
All right. So how fatherhood been treating you though? Give the world a little insight of how it is being a father. And
Oh man, it's a blessing, man. I won't take nothing from it, man. Just seeing your kids smile every day, it'll brighten your day. So I won't take nothing from it. I enjoy every day with my daughter. So yeah, it's definitely a blessing, man.
you plan on having more kids?
Man, it's gonna be a minute if I do, man. But I wouldn't mind having one more. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a minute. Cause girl, I don't know, my little girl, she a boss. So I ain't know girls is bossy like that. So yeah, I can wait that out. What I say? Going through the depression, lost myself in that. I lost you, bro. Saying RP, but I don't think they really get it though. I've been up for weeks and I don't eat. It's like I'm all alone. No, you still with me because I see you and your daughter. So sometimes I still cry and I get mad because the pain get old. No, we've been down, but I ain't never heard like this before. Wish I could rewind to see your smile. You was my twin for sure. Wish I could rewind to see your smile. You know we miss it, bro. But I just want to win. I want to ball, my nigga. We was supposed to risk it all, my nigga. Take a trip and risk it all, my nigga. Take a trip and spend it all, my nigga. Hey, hey, hey. Like I just want to win. I want to ball, my nigga. We was supposed to risk it all, my nigga. Take a trip and risk it all, my nigga. Take a trip and spit it all, my nigga. Hey, hey, hey. Like I just want to win. I just want to ball. Thinking about my dog, I wish I never got that call. I'm going through so much, it's like I'm fighting through it all. You niggas be some wrestling, I ain't going out like y'all. If you ain't about no money, I ain't picking up that call. And if you play both sides, it's a green light on y'all. If you play both sides, it's a green light on y'all. If you play both sides, it's a green light on y'all. You know,
Hey
that
man,
just sound.
a lot of people ain't even know you rap. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little something I did. Picked up a little hobby in college, but you know.
Yeah, you gotta just stick to it, man. That could be a little side thing for you. I can hear the nerves though. Yeah, I definitely can hear
Yeah.
you nervous, but yeah, just keep
No, it's
going.
just that one, you know,
Yeah, hit a
it's
little
still
different.
soon, so
Yeah.
you know, I'm down there at 1029 East Main Street. Right now, Wednesday through Saturday, from 9 to 6 p.m. And you know, we like as far as Born Britain, you know, we working on it. We gonna definitely get that out there to y'all. You know, we just taking everything day by day right now. And as far as what's coming next, I don't know. I'm focused right now on getting the shop back together. You know, it's a lot of stuff that went on, a lot of stuff that slowed me down. So I'm getting that all back together. But like I said, everything take one day at a time. But we gonna get there.
What all what all your shop, like, what's all in there? Like, you got any hairstylists, nail techs? Like, what's all?
Right now it's been You know, it's probably 3 hairstyles, but it's one that's come, you know, consistently every week. The other two, they pop in and out when they want to, but you know, I got about 6 booths in there, 6 booths. So, you know, the opportunity there, if somebody want to, you know, come, I'm always willing to let somebody else come in there. But right now, just me and Journey. I can go check her out. She's doing her little thing with the hairstyling right now. So yeah, right now we just rolling right now. We getting stuff, picking stuff back up, getting it flowing.
So any young up and coming barbers who just tell them reach out, they want to reach out, they can reach out and try to show you they working.
Oh yeah, for sure. I you know, I give everybody opportunity. And it's crazy because I don't really know too many barbers that's younger than me. I think I'm probably one of the youngest ones, other than Taylor, little brother. But I don't know, barbering where it's at right now, man. So if you get into it, man, let me know, man.
Man, they out there, they just be shy. Like it's a lot of talent out here. Motherfuckers just be too scared to jump out there and take that risk. You feel me?
You got to. Like I said, I quit Sigma to take the risk, so it's definitely worth it, man. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, okay, that's my last question for you. So for people who got jobs and feel like they got other talents or skills or something they can pursue, would you give them that advice to just jump out there? Like, how you think they should handle that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll say just jump out there, but not right away. Like, make sure you set. So like, if it don't flow your way, you know, you'll be set a little bit. So like, a little bounce back money. You know what I'm saying? So don't just jump out there if you ain't got the money to. So but yeah, I'll definitely say take the risk, man. You never know how far you can go if you don't take the risk. So I'll definitely say go ahead, take that risk, and see where it take you, man.
Okay, then. All right, what y'all heard it here first, man. Get over Ceno Phase. Y'all need a cut. Let them know the address again. Y'all can.
1029 East Main, Danville, Illinois.
That's the shop, man. Make sure y'all come through, get y'all hair cut. You know, stay tuned. You know, it's big things coming for both of us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just tap in, like, subscribe, share, whatever. Yeah, all that good shit. But yeah, the whole goal and initiative of these interviews is everyone have a story. You feel me? It ain't one particular group I'm doing interviews for. It don't matter if you a rapper, barber, hairstylist, anything, anybody with a story and who want to tell it, y'all more than welcome to come get an interview, and we gonna shine light on who you are and let the world know who you is as a person. You feel me? It ain't for everybody, and I don't expect everybody to come and be open and be genuine with theyself and share that with the world. But whoever is, come on down to South Park and have some fun, goddammit. You know, we got some good stories coming up next. Just keep tapping in, subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Get it out there, spread the word. We want everybody to come and, like I said, be they self, share they self, and hopefully help people learn them and love them. So tap in, you know.